At the wall with my guy Slim Dev. I want to appreciate you for fucking with us and coming out.
Oh yeah, glad to be here.
First off, I want you to let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me on Apple Music and Spotify at Slim Dev, and you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok at Official Slim Dev.
Okay, starting off. So what do you feel like your artistry and your music brings to the culture?
I feel like my music definitely brings some versatility. I do a little bit of R&B, I do a little bit of hip hop, I do a little bit of rap. I mix it up, so I feel like I definitely bring some versatility to the culture.
Okay, so when it comes to artistry, what do you feel like an artist needs to do to stand out from his peers?
I feel like definitely expand the music that you listen to. I feel like if you listen to rap music all day, then you might accidentally mimic some of those rappers. I feel like if you expand your palette a little bit, maybe listen to a little bit of country, some rock, maybe some old school R&B, you might find some different things to mix it up and be different than the people that you listen to.
Okay, so another question I'm gonna ask you. So now that you've been doing music for a little while now, what was that moment where you kind of realized you could actually turn your music into a product?
So I felt like I could turn my music into a product probably about 3-4 years ago on TikTok. I did an open verse to Toosii. What's that favorite song he got? Yeah. Toosii, that song he got blew up. And then I did an open verse to it and I just posted it on some, just chill shit. And then it blew up, had 1 million views in a couple of days, and I was like, damn, like I could really push this. Like my voice, like whatever I'm doing, like I know I can push this because people done fuck with this organically on TikTok.
Okay. So another thing I want to ask you, okay, so when it comes to the next wave of music, like if you could shift anything that kind of alley-oop the next guys, what do you feel like that would be?
I feel like it would just be being yourself. Like as you mentioned, I feel like that's a big thing. Like today, I feel like a lot of people, make the music that they feel like people want to hear versus, expressing themselves through their music. I feel like you could talk about your situation and it may relate to somebody and you not know it versus trying to talk about somebody else's situation.
Okay, yeah, we kind of touched that up on the previous part. So when it comes to like South Carolina music as a whole, what do you think makes us stand out from the other parts in the industry?
I feel like definitely we stand out just because of how different we are. I feel like some people make music that's I feel like we got people who blew up and they may have forgotten about South Carolina, but I know some people who done blew up from South Carolina who got crazy music that just South Carolina don't necessarily support, but it's crazy music that's kind of different. So I feel like we got a whole bunch of different sounds, whether it's like alternate music, whether it's rap music, whether it's country, pop, whatever it may be. I feel like if all of those came together and we just kind of showcase that as a whole to South Carolina, I feel like people would really see that South Carolina got more than what they're really looking at.
Okay, last question is, so before we leave out here, let the people know if you just dropped the song, dropped the project, let them know what it is, and again, let them know where to find you.
Oh yeah, Grove Baby the tape dropped November 7th, 2025. I believe we had 10K streams in the first week, still going strong. Ain't been checking the numbers because that ain't what we do. We do it for the love of it. But check the tape out. Got new music coming, got singles coming next month, got a tape coming the month after that, got visuals on visuals on visuals. And check me out on TikTok. That's where I'm most active, at Official Slim Dev. I'm gonna keep it coming.
I appreciate you for coming out.
Oh yeah, glad to be here.